Hello and welcome to ALW Research Team. This is the west portal of the Weedley Tunnel on the Hull and Barnsley Railway. Let's go for episode 6 of this series. That is the Weedley Tunnel west portal in all its beauty. See the keystones intact. The tunnel itself looks in remarkable condition. No real issues with it at all, structural wise. There we are. So viewers, we're just on the trackbed near Drewton Estate, just watching out for all the pheasants. There's rather a few. We'll just notice this returning wall to the right here. That is almost like a halt, isn't it? But it is just a returning wall. And it's got the Hull and Barnsley rounded top bricks on it. Oh yeah, there's drains on the left. Paul's just noticed these circular drains. Just pan over to one of them, Paul. The retaining wall and the drains were constructed as Weedley Spring was diverted and controlled during construction. A 1-foot diameter flood pipe was installed underneath these catch drains to prevent the track bed from flooding if the spring rose. Details of the additional construction methods used can be seen here in this plan, provided by Mick Nicholson. And here's a bridge of the former Hull and Barnsley Railway. Now this one's completely intact. Apologies for the wobbliness, viewers. We're just coming up to one of the former Hull and Barnsley Railway bridges. Mick Nicholson on the Hull and Barnsley Facebook group, he'll know what bridge this is. I'll put a picture of it up now, a plan drawing of it from back in the day. I'm just going to have a quick look at it now. You can see there we've got the Hull and Barnsley boundary markers, and then we've got this lovely bridge that's been left behind. The track here was lifted in 1962, and then this bridge has just been left as part of the lasting part of the railway. You see some chalk down there. There's very little ballast. All the ballast's been whipped away with the track. Some really old bricks. I love the way the ivy's grown on the bridge there. That gives it a real date stamp of how long it's been here. You can see some repairs there, where probably in about the 1950s certain bricks have been replaced as they popped in the winters. Paul's just spotted one of the Hull and Barnsley Railway bricks. That is just like the ones we've seen in the Drewton Tunnel. Some old ironwork there. The bridge, it's in fairly good condition, to be honest. Isn't it? There's still some soot up in there. I don't know if you can see that. So just down there, viewers, that is part of the natural spring here at Weedley. That's called Weedley Springs, and it's what the tunnel was named after, Weedley Tunnel. And that is a natural spring in this area of land. Yeah, so we're just looking at these drain holes here. Natural drain holes from the Hull and Barnsley era, and then this lovely retaining wall that runs all the way along this cutting, all the way down there. Today we've got a very special permission visit. This is the former South Cave railway station on the Hull and Barnsley Railway. Just looking here in the tree line, we've got this archway here. Now we don't know if this was an underpass, because on some old drawings it shows a footbridge over the track bed here at South Cave Station, but on all the photographs I've seen of this station there is no evidence of a footbridge over it. All we've ever seen is it on plans but never in practice. So we're wondering if this archway here was in fact an underpass. Viewers at home, do you know any different? Was there an underpass here, a footbridge that we've never seen a photograph of, or was there steps at the road bridge over there? Because if there were steps at the road bridge, we don't know if we're going to be able to find any evidence of those, because the road bridge was removed in the 1990s and replaced by like a flat plane that went over the railways. It's all been filled in. But was it an underpass here? Because that is big enough to be an underpass. Now this looks like it was the edge of a goods platform, so an underpass doesn't make sense either, because this would have been a track bed. So the mystery is still there. A second arch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's another one here, viewers. Yeah, there's another archway there, look, viewers. Right in the tree line here. So there's two arches right here. Now why would you have an arch on a goods platform? There's no need to be one, is there?
I can't fucking know.
No. Looking at this plan of South Cave Station, there is no marking of a reason why there would be two arches underneath this platform. So that is the mystery. That is the mystery of the two arches. So viewers, we're going to go up towards the station house now. Now that is a private residence that's rented out from David Watts. I don't really usually film houses, but we'll see if we can get some external shots of it, because it is the former railway station here at South Cave. And if I haven't mentioned, this is actually a permission visit. We've got special permission to be here. So we've got the edge of what really does look like a goods platform, and it's had the concrete tops removed. And this is the station house. Right there, viewers. Of the former Hull and Barnsley Railway here at South Cave. So we're up at the railway station now. This is the old station house. Just the railway lines ran here from Little Wheaton over there. These are the platform coping stones here. This is where the platforms were. This was the top of the platform here. The double track was there, and the other side of the platform was there. And this is the wonderful station house. Now a private residence. Got some old insulators up there in the centre of the screen now. Just looking here, this is the platform edge of the line going towards Little Wheaton. So this was the platform you'd alight on to go to Little Wheaton, and then the line over there to go towards Stairfoot. And that is the wonderfully restored South Cave railway station. So that is the station building right there. Station house of the former South Cave railway station. There's one of the Watts mix lorries there. So there is here now, in the old goods area, it's now a concrete mixing yard for David Watts concrete. Have a look in this tree line up here. Oh, tripping up. We'll see if we can see any evidence of the footsteps. Apologies for the shaky footage earlier, viewers, at Drewton Estate. We didn't have the camera on the gimbal, so we were just sort of jumping out the car and taking little shots and getting back in again. So let's have a look, see if we can see any evidence of the former railway bridge that was here. So viewers, South Cave Station's just over there, and the lines used to run this way, and here there used to be the road, the A1034 went over and over on an iron bridge here, and the embankments were quite steep. And I recall going over it in the 1990s with my family, and it always used to make my tummy go, you know, because going up and then it'd go flat, then it'd go down again. Don't know if there's any viewers out there that can remember this bridge and how sharp it was. If you do, leave a comment. We're going back down this way now, past the station, because there's a goods shed and we can get in it, so keep watching. On our way back, the A1034 is just over there, the station's just here, and we've found, just in the tree line, we found some of these curved bricks that we've seen along all the features of this railway. Now we believe these were off the old parapets of the road bridge that was just over there. Now these bricks are quite commonplace on the Hull and Barnsley Railway. Put the light on fire. Now we've got the construction bricks here, and then the curved capping bricks that we've seen all along this series. There we are, they're just left behind. Paul's found another one, just in the mud, just left behind in the mud. Yeah, and the typical black bricks that we see, the sort of facing ones, and then the standard bricks there, just all bashed up and left behind. Now this is the What Mix site now. The lines used to run this way, just over there. We'll go on the where the lines were actually, which was about, the station's just there, so the tracks would have come through along here. So this is the sort of track bed area now we're on, where this trailer is. And then in front of us, can you make that out, viewers, just up there, we've got a goods shed. We're going to go check that out now. Hopefully it's been opened up for us. Just over here, viewers, we're in the yard of South Cave Station now. The station house is over there. The goods shed is just here, and we've just noticed part of the Weedley Spring, which is just down here. That is part of a natural spring that's present throughout this area. There's Drewton's Beck, which is the other side of that tree line and goes off towards the Drewton Estate, and then Weedley Spring is here, a natural spring that's present in this area. So let's go look at the old goods shed. Got Paul the photographer with me today. I won't get in his shot. He gets cross when I get in his shot. These extra pieces were added afterwards, but this is original 1885. It's like this looks like a possible addition from the 1950s, but it's still quite likely from the railway era. Is a privy a little toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a fireplace there, look. Look at that, viewers. Got a good shed fireplace in the collapsed area. The roof's come down, unfortunately, in this outbuilding. But we've got the original wrought iron windows that we've seen in other areas. This reminds me of the Neptune Street goods station that we saw. And this goods shed is sort of built to the similar design with the circle window at the top. And we've got that lovely fireplace there that would have been stoked with coal off the wagons back in the day, keeping the goods workers warm. Unfortunately, the floor and the roof have collapsed. And this is the original wood from 1885. So we've got another additional part here. So we're going to go inside now. This was clearly an addition, but this is the old outside wall here. So these would have been the Hull and Barnsley windows with the arch brick tops on them. Then here is the original oak beams of the goods shed and the circular window up at the top. Now we've got the arched wrought iron windows that have been capped there. And then this was the other big door that would have been on here, similar to what we found at Forge Valley. And then the circular window up at the top there again. This looks like, these look like they were big doors as well. Big rectangular doors that have been covered over. And this one here. We'll go in here. This is new, this area, but I just wanted to show you the outside of this, which has got the old rounded bricks that we've seen throughout this Hull and Barnsley series. And this is South Cave Railway Station's goods shed. And just wanted to shout out Kevin, who's given us express permission to be on here, which is lovely. Thank you, Kevin. Just looking at the arched brickwork on the old door entrances to this goods shed. The doors themselves have been replaced at some point, but we've just been looking up at the wooden beams, and we saw this wrought iron piece in the centre of the screen now. Can anyone tell me what that would have been used for? It looks like something went in the centre hole of it, and it was on some sort of spindle. Can anyone tell me what that was for, please? So that was South Cave Railway Station's goods shed. We're going to go outside now, walk the former trackbed and see what we can find. Let's go. There's an old truck down here, Paul likes those. That old machine over there, look.
That looks cool,
Yeah, I don't know what that is, a bit steampunky. Now there was, back in the railway era, there was rumoured to be 2 railway weighbridges. Weighbridges.
Where were you?
There was rumoured to be, at this station, 2 railway weighbridges for the coal trucks that were predominantly part of the freight services on this railway line. Photography nerds would love that. Oil in a puddle. Can't beat photographing oil in a puddle.
Not for me.
Looks cool though. Look at these old trailers in the overgrowth. Old Movano van. What's on hire? I wonder what that did. Can anyone tell me what this lorry did? What's this, Paul? Is it like a tarmacking lorry or something?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Tarmacking?
Yeah, for road services.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's cool. That looks like a tug. Like a railway, a road tug. That's quite cool. Just moving along the trackbed now, viewers. Going towards North Cave that way. We found 2 railway sleepers set upright just in the old trackbed. We've got a railway sleeper over here. Oh, and it's still got the pins in. Oh wow. That's been sat here since 1962, when the track was lifted in this area. So this part of the railway line here, it narrows back off to double track going towards North Cave. Because Paul's just seen, what have you seen, Paul?
The boundary marker fence posts.
Ah yeah, it's the British Rail concrete type, yeah. Just in there. Can you see that, viewers? Can I get any closer? Very brambly. I'm doing this for you, the viewers. So if you haven't, press that subscribe button. Yeah, and this is the edge of the railway line, just here. The British Rail concrete marker post, just there. There. Right, viewers, so we were just walking back to the goods shed then, and Paul spotted out the corner of his eye some old railway line. So we're going to go check it out. And there's also something in the bushes there that Paul's going to go look at. But here is old railway line, look. Right here, this is old Hull and Barnsley railway line, just dug up and pushed aside. This looks like it's been concreted in at some point, but the only real part this could be of is possibly part of an old weighbridge that's been left behind because it's been too hard to lift when they've been lifting the tracks. So if anybody knows about old railway weighbridges, is this part of an old weighbridge? Answers in the comments, please. Because there is here, viewers, there's a bolted steel section next to the railway line. It's like a steel plate that runs along it. So Paul's telling me that this is called a supported rail. This section here, it's got the railway line to it. So we strongly believe this was part of a railway weighbridge. There's another section of it there. It's just cast aside.
There's quite a lot, isn't there?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of steelwork and ironwork and railway line.
I was definitely from a weighbridge.
Yeah, so we found one of the remaining parts of the Hull and Barnsley weighbridge here at South Cave. So we've got the back of the goods shed there. Got the original window just there above the this van, the original wrought iron with the single pave, and then the circular window there. All part of this old goods shed here at South Cave. And the final piece of South Cave railway station is right here in the bushes. We've got the old goods siding here. There was a partial platform right here, and this was the platform edge. We believe there was a weighbridge in this area also, so there was two weighbridges here, and this is the old platform edge right there. The blue bricks. Just found something to show you viewers.
Well, if you can pick it up.
In there?
Yeah, see it.
I'm going in.
Oh, good luck. It's going to car keys.
So just in here viewers, this was the back of one of the waiting rooms. We're just fighting our way through the brambles. We'll see if we can see any evidence of where the waiting room was. This is it, this is the edge of the back of the old waiting room, right there. Can you see the blue bricks in the brambles there? Here we are, the blue bricks that were the back of the old platform edge and waiting platform, the waiting room that was here. I can put some old pictures up if I get permission to use them, showing this building intact. This was the back of the building, and there was a track here, a little siding, and one of the pictures I might be able to put up has got some coal trucks on it. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done already, because it really helps me out when you do that. Here we are at the goods part of South Cave railway station. If anybody knows what these small arches are here, there's one there and one there, please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching this Hull and Barnsley railway series. The next episode will be out on Thursday next week at 4 PM UK time. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Looking over my shoulder, looking back at your door. In my head it goes over and over. Should I leave or want it more? Looking over